Bakit pinapayagan natin na magbenta ng vape online? Sino dapat ang may regulation ito? Binibenta, meron pa nga vape na may kasamang marijuana. Ito sa Shopee, binibenta tong vape na dapat hindi. May Lazada rin.
Actually, we have policies in place that are compliant with the vape law. It just so happens that perhaps there are some bad actors on the internet.
Sabihin na hindi nakarating, hindi na sa pool ng radar ninyo yan. I wouldn't believe. Yung nagka-Carey Cruz nga, sa pool ng radar ninyo, hinuhuli nyo, Carey Cruz. Yung mga natutupada niya, nahuhuli nyo. Pero pag ito, mas malaking issue, marijuana online. Mr. Chair, pwede mo kasi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kasi na-mention dito yung danger sa mga kabataan, yung pagbe-vape. Bakit pinapayagan natin na magbenta ng vape online? Sino dapat ang may regulation ito? Binibenta, meron pa nga vape na may kasamang marijuana. Ito sa Shopee, binibenta tong vape na dapat hindi. Meron Shopee. Dito pa Shopee. Attorney Jen Hansigovia. May Lazada rin. Bakit pinapayagan nyo na magbenta ng vape sa inyong platform?
Good morning, Mr. Chair, Senator Tulfo. Actually, we have policies in place that are compliant with the vape law. It just so happens that perhaps there are some bad actors on the internet that are able to sidestep the regulations that we have in place. Like, for example, for Shopee, we actually require all our sellers of vape products to post their business registration documents and their BIR registration on their seller page. And we also we have proactive measures wherein we screen the platform and we do sweeps so that sellers or products that are not compliant will be taken down.
Po, Mama, attorney, kasi pag binibenta mo to online, madali nang makabili ang mga kabataan natin, mga minors. Kasi unlike yung sa tindahan na pupunta doon physically at hanapan ng ID, ikaw ba ay 21 years old, papakita niya ID niya, sige, go. Pero pag sa online na, kahit na siguro 10 years old, pwedeng bumili.
Mr. Chair, on Shopee, we have strict age verification systems wherein we require buyers of, particularly to vape products, we require buyers to verify their age. So we use the ID that they submit when they open an e-wallet account. So we rely on the ID that they submit for that to verify if they are actually above the age requirement, which is 18 years old. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, pero pwede pa naman silang gumamit ng ibang account. Pwede silang mag-utos, pwede silang makiusap. Tama? That's still possible.
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. At isa pa yung sa Facebook at TikTok, wala mang ginagawa ating gobyerno para kausapin yung Facebook at saka TikTok. Nagkalat yung pagbebenta ng vape sa TikTok, sa Facebook, DTI. Hindi ba kayo nagpag-usap sa mga ito?
Mr. Chair, the DTI, pursuant to the vape law, only registered brands should be allowed to be sold online, registered with DTI as well as BIR. Now,
Sir, para hindi ka mahirapan, simplify ko ng tanong ko. Pag pumunta ka sa Facebook, sa TikTok, sawa imbentahan ng vape doon, person to person, na okay, wala nang check ng ID. Ang point ko dito is, bakit hindi nyo kausapin sa Facebook at sa TikTok tungkol sa isyong ito? You sit down with them and you tell them na mukhang may problema ata tayo, especially sa mga kabataan natin, na kahit na sino pwede nang bumili.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kinakausap po namin ang Facebook, Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, Carousel, And since August 2023, they have taken down combined 4,539,229 posts or accounts.
That's
And,
exactly what I want to hear, sir. Thank you.
And however, like what Shopee mentioned earlier, meron pong mga nakakalusot. For example, instead of putting vape dun sa advertisement nila, lalagay nila for example chocolate or ice cream. So nakakalusot po itong mga ganito, but together po with other agencies like the BIR, we are also doing sweeps, and as well as the platforms themselves, they're also doing sweeps. For another measure po, we recently drafted a policy to govern the online sales. This has been subjected to public consultation already. In there, we are recommending ways for effective age gating measures that's required under the vape law. Ang nakalagay po kasi dun sa vape law is to ensure that yung individuals below 18 years of age hindi po sila makapag-access. So, ang nangyayari po, yung previous na nakikita po natin na practice na self-declaration, are you 18 or older, yung ganong practice po, we do not allow that kasi madali pong dayain yon. We're waiting lang po for the policy to be finalized, and we'll be publishing the policy, Mr. Chair.
Okay, itong ano ko din sa sa BIR, Customs and DTI. Meron pa kayong ginagawang entrapment operations dito sa mga nagtitinda ng vape illegally sa online? Kasi pwede mo ipa-down o di lusot yung gumawa ng illegal na aktibidad. Dapat meron ding masampulan.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Chair. On the part of the DTI po, meron na po kaming dinidevelop right now na kasi we've seen, meron po kami nakitang network ng sellers and resuppliers, suppliers, warehouse.
Sir, dinidevelop pa lang. Dapat kahapon pa na-develop na ito.
Mr. Chair, yung gumawa po kami ng mapa ng mga individuals. Once na makomplete po namin ito, we'll be submitting the data to the DOJ for the proper filing of
Gumawa
formal
kayo ng
charges.
entrapment operation, sir. I'm telling you.
I'm
Dapat
sorry
may
po.
mahuli. Hindi lang yung pagpapadown ng account ang mahalaga rito, kundi kung sino man yung mga taong pasimuno ng paggawa ng illegal na aktibidad using online. Do some entrapment operation. Shopee, nagbebenta pala kayo ng marijuana, no? Ito, marijuana, Shopee, 2,500 pesos. Malakas bang bentahan nyo ng marijuana?
Mr. Chair, that is prohibited on our platform.
Oh, bakit? Ito, meron, oh. Siyempre, wag niyong kunan to.
If I may ask, I would like to ask for details of that so that we can take action against the
Ipakita natin sa
seller.
kay ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ingat din po kayo dyan sa Shopee. Hindi naman po sa mga marijuana. Kung minsan yung mga sex toys, binibenta sa Shopee. Lahat ng mga kalaswaan nabibenta sa Shopee. Ingat po kayo. Harangin niyo po. Ayan, marijuana papakita sa'yo. Diba?
Thank you.
So, ayan, oh. Now, siguro yung yung PNP o PDEA, gumawa kayo ng entrapment operation. Yan, yun ang mga nagbebenta ng marijuana online. Meron ba tayo ditong taga-PDEA? PNP? Wala? PNP? PNP?
Sir.
Ayan, sir, oh. Ang dami mga nagbebenta ng marijuana sa Shopee. So, hulihin nyo.
Yes, sir. Actually, we have on our record, sir, we have done entrapment and by bust operation also, sir.
Bypass, meron kayo nahuli.
Yes, sir.
Ilan na po nahuli nyo? Sa, yung nagtitinda sa online, ha?
Not necessarily, sir, na sa online, sir.
Hindi, sir. Online ang gusto ko.
Online, sir.
Kasi ang pinag-usapan natin online eh.
Yes, sir.
Gumawa ka ng entrepreneur operation tulad yan, no? Nagbebenta sa Shopee, online. O dito yon local. E di, intrap nyo.
Yes, sir.
Hulihin nyo at saan yung source noon? At sino yung nasa likod noon? Sino manufacturer noon? Di ba?
Yes, sir.
Kung gusto, maraming paraan. Kung ayaw, maraming dahilan. So, sir, gusto ko marinig sa, ano po kayo sa PNP?
Sa DIDM po, sir. Investigation po, sir.
Okay. Sige, sabihin niyo po sa CIDG o sa ano nyo, anti-drugs
Yes, sir.
na gumawa kayo ng mga operations. Yung pagbebenta ng mga marijuana online. The fact na hindi kayo kumikilos, tataas ang kilay na marami natin mga kababayan. Pero pagdating sa mga beer house, pabilis kayo mang-raid. Yung mga sumasayaw-sayaw dyan sa beer house, ni-raid nyo every now and then. Pero yung mga marijuana na malaya nakakabenta sa online, hindi nyo ginagalaw. Anong ibig sabihin po nito? Puro beer house na lang bang gagawin yung raid? Mag-raid naman kayo. Ano?
Sir, we'll comply on that, sir.
Tagal na po yan. The fact, huwag nyo sabihin na hindi nakarating, hindi nasapul ng radar ninyo yan. I wouldn't believe. Kung yung nagka-Carry Cruz nga, sa pool ng radar ninyo, hinuhuli nyo, Carry Cruz. Yung mga natutupada niya, nahuhuli nyo. Pero pag ito, mas malaking issue, marijuana online. Di ba, sir? Do you agree?
We'll comply on that,
Okay,
sir.
isang tanong naman, sir. So, bakit hindi nasapul sa radar nyo ito, sir? Bakit nakalusot po? Okay po yun, sabi niyo may mga nahuli kayo by bus sa labas. Ang gusto ko po online. So, bakit hindi po nasa pool ng sa radar ninyo? Bakit, in short, bakit hindi nakarating sa inyong kaalaman?
I think we will be extending our operations on based on online platforms.
So alam nyo na mayroong nagtitinda ng mga marijuana online pero hindi yung ginagalaw. Kasi sabi nyo, paigtingin nyo na. At kasama na yung sa online. So dati pala, alam nyo na, kaya lang online, sige, exempted muna kayo, dito lang kami sa labas.
Not necessarily, sir, but because our operation, sir, in particular in this law, sir, is always in coordination and collaboration with the agency primary responsible, sir, in implementing the this particular law, sir. Yes, sir.
Make it short naman, sir, last. Okay. Lahat ng mga gumagawa ng illegal online, dapat binabantayan nyo, sir. Gumagawa kayo ng traffic operation, hinuhuli nyo po, sir. And I commend you, sabi mo, marami na kayong nahuli sa labas. Nagtitinda ng illegal drugs. Okay, well and good, thank you. How about dun sa online? Hindi nyo ginagalaw. Yun po yun, sir. Di ba, sir, nakataas kilay? Tama? Thank you, sir. I rest my case. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Tulfo. While on that topic of accessibility, I'll show a slide. This is just collated real time. So, for example, Senator Tulfo, in Facebook Marketplace, you can buy illicit cigarettes straight from the warehouse. No, straight siya. So, and there are prices, there are pictures. Next slide. Also in Lazada, Mr. Estiller, this is done real time. Also in Shopee, as this what Senator Tulfo mentioned. This is real time. We just got it a few minutes ago. No, so and then next, also in TikTok was what Senator Raffy Tulfo mentioned. Also in Instagram. No, so these are highly regulated products. No. And we enacted the Internet Transaction Act, empowering DTI to precisely prevent this from happening. No? May batas tayo for vape, may batas rin tayo for internet transaction. But the first line of defense is always with the platforms. No? Because the platforms know all the transaction, all the products being posted there in your platform. So the first line of defense is with the platform. If the platform allows this, it will happen. And the second line of defense will be DTI using their takedown powers, investigation, takedown powers. So my question is, what is Lazada and Shopee doing in order to prevent this? I don't buy the reasoning earlier, Senator Rafi, that people circumvent the platform. Some sellers are using different accounts. The platforms know what to do, because this is happening right now in our faces. And as we heard from our health advocates, if these products are available to the youth, there's a 5 times probability, or the probability is very high by 5 times that they will also enter into cigarette smoking. So it's a responsibility now of the platforms to make sure that these products don't end up in the hands of our youth. So I want to ask Shopee and Lazada, what are you doing in order to prevent this from happening? And it's happening now. And you have to give us a much better solution in order for this type of products not to be sold in your platforms.
Mr. Chair, thank you. Well, I just wanted to say that we are committed to complying with the government regulations. We continuously improve our platform. We continuously conduct proactive measures to improve our platform. And just to share with you, in preparation for the implementation of the ITA, the full
in order to prevent this from happening.
So hi, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting us to this hearing. Specific to this, we understand that with regard to illicit tobacco and vape, it's a very big issue, especially with the foregone revenue with the government. So on our part, we truly want to help the government in also addressing any form of illicit trade. So specific to what Lazada is doing, we are discussing internally, actually we've discussed this internally, on modifying our age gating measures for it to be much stricter and at least hopefully harder to bypass in relation to like utilizing facial recognition features, so to speak, where the face of the buyer needs to match the ID. So this is something that we are looking to implement. As much as we want to implement this ASAP, there will have to be like platform-wide changes in order for this to be integrated. So that is where it will take just a little bit of time. I'll have to check with the team internally, like how long will this take? But this is something that we're working on. Another aspect, Mr. Chair, is that we are also conducting proactive sweeps on the platform. It's very unfortunate that with the example that was shown real time, that we have these kinds of products that are sold on the platform. This is something obviously that we do not want to have on the platform, because we want products there to be licit, that they're compliant, that they follow what is being prescribed by the law. I think to Attorney Marcos's point, we've seen, and I've seen this most recently, especially that there has been an uptick with takedown notices, both from OSMV, Director Marcos's office, together with BIR, is that the products that they've requested to be taken down were really miscategorized. So I saw one that is like, it's considered like an electronic product or accessory. Obviously, it's not considered, let's say, for example, vape, because currently vape should not be like sold online. There is this moratorium that was issued last July last year, sorry. So the team is like really looking into this and finding ways on where we can like further ramp up like our internal efforts, because it's a combination of both using technology. So we utilize internally machine learning to be able to identify listings that are not compliant with what is being prescribed by the law, and at the same time doing like manual checks. I think the challenge is that the number of listings, especially, for example, let's just say on tobacco, there are a lot. So it's unfortunate that when we do our sweeps, you will see like some can get through, which is something that we really do not want to happen, but we eventually get to it. This is something that we always tell our regulators, like the DTI, is that we're proactive in ensuring that we clean the platform. We are also open in terms of like working and hearing feedback also as well from the agencies in terms of like how we can also like better improve like our systems, because we truly want to support like what the government wants to also achieve here, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Well, my thoughts on this is the platform should do a much better job in terms of filtering all of these illicit products. Not only this, no, but other illicit products. And like we have heard from the health experts, this is a gateway. You're becoming now the gateway to increase in smoking prevalence. So let me direct both of you to find some ways to stop this from happening in your platforms, because the DTI can only do so much. They monitor virtually everything under the sun. But this type of transactions happen within your platforms on a hourly, on a minute basis. So if the platforms can stop this immediately, then government does not need to go into instructing the platforms, issuing takedown orders. So it's important that the platform themselves become the first line of defense. So I just want this to be looked at by the platforms, and the other platforms are also listening, because it's becoming a problem. I don't want the platforms to be a contributory factor to the increase in smoking prevalence. You want to be good business citizens of this country rather than the other way around. So with that, let me ask the DTI, have you issued takedown orders to the platforms and to other online sellers?
Yes, Mr.
How
Chair.
many have you issued this past few? Only on these products, related to these products.
We can submit, Mr. Chair, for the numbers. We'll submit to the committee secretary, Mr. Chair. But for January 8 to January 20, the total is 2,588. That's for January only, Mr. Chair.
Of which year? This year?
Yes, Mr. Chair. But prior to that, since August 2023 up to January 13, we've taken down 4,539,229 posts.
And you have an entire team monitoring
Yes, Mr.
these
Chair.
transactions. I mean, these products online.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so there's a mechanism and there's a structure on how you monitor these types of products being transacted online.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.